Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm super happy that you've come back to watch another one of my videos so I can yap about stuff and body mods and all that kind of thing. And today, because a lot of people ask, like, aren't you done yet? Like, you have to be done by now. And I'm like, no, I have like a lot of things I want to do still. So I'm gonna make a little list of like body mods that are on my wish list and that I will like in the future, things that I'm working on, that kind of stuff. So a little insight into my future plans. It's funny, I did one of these videos on my TikTok, I think, oh my god, 2.5 years ago. And it's funny to hear like that I, went through with that and like have started, I was talking about my sleeves and stuff. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with this one, but I knew I wanted to black out this one. Yeah, it's cool. So obviously the first one would be to finish the rest of this arm. I have an appointment in June, so that will be done. I didn't want to be healing any heavy black work into the summer because I love to be outside. I hike, swim. I'm like an outside person when the weather is good, because in Canada it is not good here ever. So those 2 months where it's nice, I'd be outside. So I didn't want to be healing anything crazy. So that will be finished after the summer. I would love to get this one done again. Not again. Love to complete this one. The exact same thing. I want them mirrored, the exact same thing on both. And then I will be quite happy. But there's things I also want to do. I really want to get my palms tattooed. It's one of the main things that people notice when they're like, because I talk with my hands a lot, and they're like, it looks so weird that you have like nothing on your palms. So I will be getting my palms done. I really, really want them done sooner than later. I already have ideas for both of them, kind of like medieval weapon style. Might do like some stars on my fingers or something, but I don't want to go too, much with it because I know it's extremely painful. And yeah, like not looking forward to it, but like everyone who has their hands tattooed, it just looks so sick. Like I just love it so much. So that will be next, and then my arm will be completely done. I won't have to do anything to this arm ever again, and it'll be great. The next thing that I really want to do, because I'm really just not happy with these tattoos, and I haven't been since day one, and it's nothing to do with the artist, it's nothing to do with this. I love what I got, but I got massive blowouts on it because I used numbing cream. It's funny, the one side, I'll show in a second, did not use numbing cream. It was excruciating, but it did not blow out. The artist I was going to, she's perfect, great. I've gotten tons of work from her, never experienced that in my life. But because of how bad that was, I was like, yeah, I can't do this without numbing cream. Like, I've never used numbing cream in my life. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try it for this, because like I truly cannot sit through it. Like, it was so bad. So this side is extremely, extremely blown out, and that is solidly from the numbing cream. Like, I 100% believe that, because I've never had an issue before, and I've searched online. Like, this skin on your rib cage and like kind of under your stomach is very soft and like not thin, but it, you don't get the elements touching it that much. Arms are a little bit different. Blowouts are easy, and when you're compromising the skin with numbing cream, you could screw it all up, and I did, essentially, and now I have to blast over it. So I want my ribs blacked out. I would like them blacked out, like I'll get Mike to maybe do like some blast overs on my stomach or whatever, and like I just want them solid black, which is going to be absolutely excruciating. It'll probably take me a year to finish because it's just so bad. But I saw someone on TikTok, so this is the side that's blown out, and over time it has gotten better. It truly, truly has. But as you can see, there's that blue hue all the way around the whole thing, and it gets worse as I go up. I love the flames. I love the concept. She killed it. Like, she drew it so good. It just makes me so sad, because it's like, why did I use the numbing cream? I should have never used it. So depressed. So yeah, as you can see, there's that blue hue, and there's really nothing you can do about it. But I think blacking out that whole section would look very sick. And then this side is freaking perfect. Never had an issue. No blowouts. Healed great. Didn't even need to touch up. Like, it's perfect. So, yeah. But I think the blackout will look very good if I come around. And, yeah. It's just crazy because some people use numbing cream all the time for every single tattoo. And I don't understand how they haven't gotten blowouts. Truly. But also that was heavy black. Not sure. There's many things. I also used numbing cream for my blackout leg for the first session. And it destroyed my skin. So, not a fan. Will not be doing that. Will be raw dogging it to black that out for sure. Don't know when I'm going to be doing that, but it's something I will be doing. Next, the only two open spots essentially that I have are my inner thighs. I have like matching, I probably won't be able to show, but I have matching size shapes on my inner thighs. And I was kind of like, I've gone back and forth with what I've wanted for a very long time. But I finally came across an artist. Oops, I'll find it right now. And they're just super sick. Like, as soon as I saw the art, I was like, yeah, that's what's up. I love it. So he does, their name is BLVIR_ on Instagram. And I guess they go by Blair. So they do these sick rat drawings, like absolutely so sick. And I don't think I want any color in it, but even though my thighs are kind of have color, but like, hope you can see, they're just so sick. I fell in love with it and I was like, yeah, I'm getting that at some point. But they're all the way in Montreal, so it would be like, I really love this bat one, so I would get like kind of two of the same, like mirroring or whatever. Or he would obviously draw it to fit my space. But I'm obsessed with it. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, that's what I'm doing. For sure. Just so good. So that's the next thing that I want. But again, they're in Montreal and it's like an 8-hour drive for me, so it would have to be like a thing. Like I go for the weekend and like hang out in Montreal or whatever. But I think worth it because that is like next level. I love it. And I would get done both of them at the same time, like maybe one day and then one the next day or something, because I wouldn't want to drive all the way back, obviously. The next thing that I really want is I have this barbed wire that I've had for a few years now. I started at gold color, and I was like, I kind of like the black on my face preferably, so we like shaded it black. It's also a blast over on a white tattoo. So what I really want is like a crown of thorns, kind of like coming up, might go up into my hair slightly. I don't want to have to shave my hair at all, but yeah, I want like a crown of thorns style, kind of blasting over like all my other ones as well. And I think it will be sick. I think it will be very sick. I'll go to Mike for that because I just love the work he does for my face. It's mint. Next, I have had multiple sessions on my legs and they are still not up to my standards. They're not black enough. They're patchy. Not happy with them. Yeah, it's very hard to tell in pictures and stuff. They look very solid in pictures. It's deceiving. That's why black work is very deceiving in pictures, because you can distort the saturation or whatever and totally change how deep it looks. And I have been fooled by multiple, like I think something's good and it's like, oh, it's literally not that good. Like I see, whatever people in real life who've gotten work, I'm like, damn, that looked insane online, and then you see it and you're like, that wasn't that good. Like, so it's a little deceiving with blackout, and I don't know, I'm just not happy with it, so I'm not sure what I want to do. Definitely more happier than the leg sleeve that I had, like, obviously, but it's just not solid enough. I want it to be black like my arm, so I'll probably have to go to Mike to essentially blast over it again at some point. The two last things that I want my ears pointed. This is the only body mod that I would ever, heavy body mod that I would ever get. I'm not a fan of tongue splits, crazy like implant silicone stuff. I don't like it. I don't like the eye tattoos. It's just not my jam. To each their own. I never say that like man, sometimes it looks sick on people, but for me, I'm just not into it. And I really like the ear pointing. I think that would look very, very cool because I don't have a lot of ear piercings. And now that my ear is blacked out, I think it'll just look good. And there's an artist that my friend recommended to me on Instagram. And they are Poked by Pins. And their ear pointing is exactly the style that I like. So it's very, very pointed but delicate. I really don't like them to look, sometimes the tops look a little too folded over for me, and it reminds me of like a goblin ear, and I want to be an elven princess. That's what I want to be. So these are very cool, very cute. I have very tiny ears, so it would probably look more like this one, which I love. It's perfect. So that is on my, I would love that so much. But they're in BC, and I guess they come to Toronto and stuff often, but yeah. So we'll have to see. It's expensive. I think it's like $2,000 or something for them to get done. So not crazy, but like still a lot. So that's something down the road. And the last thing that I want is I have these tattoos on the back of my thighs that are like chains, and they're fine. They were fine. But now that I'm getting into more of like the heavy black work, I really like just heavy black. So I want Mike to like blast over them, kind of do the curve of my butt a little bit more. My butt is fully tattooed. But yeah, just kind of fill that space in. He's like magic with creating stuff. Like I can't think of, I'm like, oh yeah, just cover this, but like, can you make it sick? And like he makes it sick every time. Like, look at my arm. It's mint. So I will attempt to show you the tattoos. 1 second. Okay, so I've crawled up on my bed. So these tattoos here. These chain was the last one, but I actually have one more. And that's my feet. Currently I just have like, I'm not going to show you my feet on the internet, but I currently just have barbed wire like before my toes start on each foot, which I really, really like. But again, I think I want something more gothic-y, and I really like the idea of like castles or cathedrals like kind of going up the feet. I've seen that before. It looks very sick. So either something like that or just like heavy gothic style, like black work, just like shapes, I think, and blast over the barbed wire. I love it, but I don't care if I have to lose it or whatever. It's whatever. So that's my last one for now. Who knows what will happen in the future? A lot of people ask, like, are you gonna put white ink over your legs? I'm like, currently no, but in 10 years I might be bored and I might do white ink over it. I don't know. Like, life is weird. Who knows? This will take me a very long time to acquire. So it's all very expensive. It all takes time. So yeah, but working on it, and I'm really happy with how I look. Who knows? Maybe I'll like maybe do some more black work kind of like behind here. It's a whole thing. Mike wants to like really work on my torso type region and make something super sick, but that is terrifying. The torso is the worst. Not the worst. Didn't put it on my top 5, but it's up there. It's pretty bad. So that's it for my list for today. Hopefully that wasn't too lengthy, and thank you for sticking around to the end. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate the love and support. It's been very, very nice. Really want to get to 1,000 subs, so subscribe, please. And follow me on Instagram. I'll leave my 2 Instas here. Pixie Queen is my main. Pixie Queen 666 is my second account, which I post like life stuff and like stuff that's like unaesthetic and like, you know, photo dumps and stuff like that. So if you could follow along, if you could subscribe to here, that would be so kind and so great, and I will love you forever. But yeah, that's it for today, and I hope you have a rad day.